welcome back. This is Eric Rudden, Doctor of Physical Therapy. I'm here with Lorna, Physical Therapy Assistant, and we're going to go over a caregiver routine. So if you have a patient maybe more wheelchair bound, maybe a little bit more lower level, and you have a caretaker helping out, or even a spouse, family friend, or even just family, these are some simple kind of fun games that you can do with them to at least make them active, engage in more activity. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a cognitive game. Now I'm utilizing these colored squares. You can even use just sticky notes, different colors, or if they're all the same color, you could do numbers. So I'm going to place them in just a particular order right in front of her feet, okay? And we're going to start with the right foot, and very simply, I'm going to yell out a color combo sequence. That's kind of like Simon Says. And she's going to basically just tap that spot. So again, it's a little bit of short-term memory recall and a little bit of movement in the leg. So again, Lorna, starting on your right foot, follow the sequence: green, red, blue. Blue, red, green. Green, green, red, blue. So you can vary the sequence there, right? So pick your pattern, maybe start with 3s. If that's too hard, even back to 2. But if they're doing really well on the 3, try to have 4, even 5, and then switch legs or alternate. So to demonstrate the alternating, okay, each time you're going to alternate feet. So that adds a little extra attention, a little extra challenge cognitively. So green, blue, red. Blue, green, red. Green, blue, red. Blue, red, green. So being able to alternate between sides while simultaneously remembering the recall, very, very challenging there, okay? Very simple move. You can add more flair to it. You can use balloons. There's a lot of options there. So that's a nice little game. Adds in a little bit more challenge. Now the next one we want to do, there's going to be 2 movements for core. A lot of people, they're like, oh, well, how are you supposed to work out your core muscles, those abdominal muscles, the obliques, in a seated position or in a wheelchair? You can do a lot of stuff. Simple one, 2 moves that don't require any equipment. I call one of them the anti-rotation twist, and then the other one is basically you actually get to push around. It's an isometric ab drill. I'll explain. So the first one, you're going to sit or stand at the side of the patient, and you're going to apply a little pressure, either with both hands or just one, and you're going to try to push them this way. They're going to fight back and try to keep as upright as possible. Now you're going to maintain that pressure, and you're going to cue them to twist their body slowly left to right in about 5 to 10 reps. So we're going to do 5 for the video demonstration. So go ahead, Lorna. And it's going to be 5 each side. And so she's engaging her oblique muscles. She's doing an isometric on her paraspinal muscles in the back. So this is actually a pretty good workout, and depending on how hard you push, all right? I can push a lot harder, or I can back off a little bit, depending on what they can take. But really nice dynamic movement, good for core, good for bed mobility, real simple. Next one is an isometric drill, a little bit of reaction as well. So I'm going to come behind. You also can come in front for demonstrations. I'm going to come behind. So she's going to cross her arms. Now she doesn't necessarily have to, but it makes it a little easier for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly push in multiple directions. I might push her to the right, left, pull her back, rotate, twist this way. I'm only going to be touching the torso, okay? Her job is to be a statue, not move at all. So this is an isometric drill. These I do for time, not necessarily a number. I'm not counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll set a timer, maybe 30 seconds, and we'll go. So, begin, we're going to do just a 10-second round. You'll see the differences between the styles. So I might start small and slow. Give her plenty of time to react and engage those muscles. And then as she's doing well with that, I might speed up, add a little bit more force. And then as she gets really good at it, then you can really get going where you're just throwing stuff from every angle possible, adding big movements, pushing her back, pushing her forward. She doesn't know. It should be a very random motion. You don't want to stick in a pattern. You really want to challenge it. She's working right now. Doesn't seem like she's doing much, but her abs are engaged, her back is engaged, even her chest. Make sure they're breathing. Very, very simple movement pattern. Very, very effective. A few rounds of that can go a long ways. Now we're going to turn sideways for the last drill. And again, this is a little bit of reaction, and this is a mirroring game, okay? So essentially, patient, they just mirror what you're doing. So again, on the lines as Simon says, so we're going to do an upper body movement just for demonstration purposes. So Lorna, just mimic what I'm doing with that same arm or same side. Okay, so here we go. So again, I can change from a bilateral movement, maybe a single arm movement. Maybe I'm going to go back and forth. Maybe I might add in a leg. And so she's reacting and she's doing exactly what I'm doing and attempting to do it at a relatively quick pace, but not too much delay. Processing time can be a little bit more challenging. Maybe I'm going to trick her on one way where I'm going to go that, and then I might go the other way. It adds a little bit more time, a little bit more focus, right? Focused attention is a challenge. So you really want to kind of mess with it on purpose, right? We want to add maybe some twisting motions, work that torso. Maybe pick up both legs, work the abs a little bit more, a little bit of balance. Not easy to do. So the mirror game, very, very simple move, but there's a couple nice ones for caregivers, spouses, family, anything that you can engage with your the patient over and just have them move, right? Exercise is medicine. We want you guys to be moving. If you need any additional help, please come see us. See you next time.